This month's behavior tip is how to bring ABA into a group setting. Beginning with behavior, practicing prompting, and using real reinforcement can help bring applied behavior analysis into group settings. Behavior is an observable reflection of what you learn. Everything that students learn should have a purpose. When working with groups of learners who are at different levels, you should create activities that could serve a purpose for each student. Having an individualized skill for each learner to work on can help break down a group activity and make it accessible for each student. For example, when working on social interactions, an instructor could set up a board game. One student playing the game might be targeting the skill of initiating peer interaction, and another might be targeting turn-taking with a peer. In this example, both students are doing the same activity, but they are working on different skills. When prompting learners, you should use clear instructions, like put your names on your papers. Instead of, "All right, class, we're going to write our names on our papers so we can do our worksheets, then it will be time for snack if everyone follows along." If a student is not able to follow an instruction, provide a prompt for that student. Instructors should decide if a prompt is necessary before giving the instruction to avoid giving the student a chance to make an error and keep them successful. Using the same example, if a student does not write their name on the paper, adding a prompt like pointing to the line or putting a pencil in the learner's hand could help the student comply with the demand. A prompting sequence should be individualized for each learner and each skill. Instructors should use the least intrusive prompt possible so that it is easier to fade out over time. Do not use a prompt when it is not necessary. Instructors should try to promote independence whenever possible. Reinforcement is anything that follows a behavior that results in an increase of the behavior. The reinforcement is what the student is completing the work for. Some students might work for a good grade, while others need a different kind of reinforcement to motivate them. Reinforcement could be the same for a whole group, like a pizza party or a class trip, or it may have to be individualized for each student. Think of something your student is really interested in. Stickers of characters in their favorite movie, toys, attention from adults or peers, or something the student really enjoys doing, like taking a break, being the line leader, or picking a game at recess. Chances are the student would be motivated to produce some good work if that was their reward. Regularly reassess what is reinforcing your students, because preferences and situations can change throughout the day, week, month, and year. If you put these 3 strategies together, you will have individual skills for each student to work on during a group activity. You will outline the support that each student needs in order to complete the skills, and the students will be motivated to participate in the activity with their peers. For more information and strategies for bringing ABA into group settings, watch this webinar hosted by Rethink Behavioral Health. Thank you.